What is going on, YouTube Nation? This is Dark Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. So I have a high yield dividend stock I'm going to review. And one of my Instagram followers and YouTube subscribers asked me a question. Hey, have you done a video on Walgreens lately? The yield is pushing 6%. Considering adding this in the portfolio, any thoughts? So I'm going to do a review on Walgreens Boot Alliance. This is a high yield dividend stock. Like I said, I'll do a dividend stock analysis review. I'll do a stock review, and I'll provide my rationales. So if you're new to this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Smash that like button. And let's check this stock out right now. So this is Walgreens Boots Alliance. It's sitting at 30.52. It's not doing too hot against the S&P right now in the past 5 years. Dividend yield is 6.29%, a PE ratio of 4.92, average volume 7.18 million, market cap 26.38 billion US dollars. View range is $30.39 to $55. Stay range is $30.39 to $32.07, and its previous close is $32.25. That's a major discount right now. So if you look at its history, holy cow, they take a huge drop. So at one point in 2015, it was 85.32. And then in 2019, it was 67.26. And it took a huge nosedive, and it's 30.52. So there's a big dip there. It still has beat the S&P since inception, which is very attractive. So I'm going to go over these guys as a company. All right, so Walgreens Boot Alliance, thank you Wikipedia for making life easier, is an American-British-Swiss holding company headquartered in Deerfield, Illinois, and owns the retail pharmacy chains Walgreens and Boots, as well as several pharmaceutical manufacturing distribution companies. Just that's a note. The company was formed December 31st, 2014, after Walgreens purchased 55% stake in Alliance Boots that it did not already own. The total price of the acquisition was $4.9 billion in cash and $144.3 million in common shares, the fair value of $10.7 billion. Walgreens has previously purchased 45% of the company for $4.0 billion, 83.4 million common shares in August 2012, with an option to purchase with the remaining shares within 3 years. Walgreens became a subsidiary of a newly created company after the transactions were completed. After 2022, Walgreens Boot Alliance is ranked number 18 in the Fortune 500 rankings and the largest U.S. company and corporations by total revenue. So we're going to go over their revenue. Let's check out their locations and what these guys are about. I'm just on their website, and here's their international segment. Our international segment has pharmacy-led health and beauty retail businesses in 5 countries, each focused on helping people look and feel their best, as well as WBA's pharmaceutical wholesale operation in Germany. This segment operates 4,031 retail stores with a growing omnichannel and online presence. Our principal retail brands are Boots in the UK, Thailand, and the Republic of Ireland, Boots Opticians, Benavides in Mexico, and Amahuda in Chile. Hopefully I said that right. We also have Boots franchise operations in the Middle East and Indonesia. The number of retail stores by country: United Kingdom 2,276, Mexico 1,100, Chile 302, Thailand 253, and Republic of Ireland 90. Now let's check out number of retail stores in the United States. The Walgreens Boot Alliance is an integrated healthcare, pharmacy, and retail leader serving millions of customers and patients every day with a 170-year heritage of caring for communities, a trusted global innovator in retail pharmacy in approximately 13,000 locations in the U.S., Europe, and Latin America. WBA plays a critical role in the healthcare ecosystem. So this is what's important. Now I'm going to go over this. So we're going to go over revenue real quick, and I'm going to give you and provide my rationales as to why these guys are a high yield dividend stock that are hot. Let's go over their revenue first. So here's their revenue in millions US dollars. 2015, 103, 2016, 117, 2017, 118, 2018, 131, 2019, 120, 2020, 121, and then 2021, 132. So their revenue is going up. And I'm going to give you an example. Working in healthcare, why these guys are powerful and why their revenue is going up. So physicians and hospitals, hospitalists and internal medicine physicians, and when you go see your physician, or when you do a live consult with your physician, they e-prescribe medications. So people that go to Walgreens, they e-prescribe medications to Walgreens or CVS or Walmart or Kroger or wherever you go to. So that's one thing. These guys have a stash of drugs. These guys are huge as a pharmaceutical business. The other thing is they do very well with vaccines. So they have the COVID vaccine. They usually have the flu shot vaccine. They have numerous vaccines at their locations. You go on their website, a lot of these places, and you say, all right, I want this vaccine. I need to get it. They hook you up right away. And usually the insurance pays for it. They are competitive in the market with pharmaceutical medications. So they're going to make money if there's a rise in diabetes, there's a rise in hypertension, there's a rise in strokes. So these guys carry all the goodies. So companies like Pfizer and GlaxoSmithKline, all these products they have in the store. Don't forget Centrum and over-the-counter medications that people go to the pharmacy to buy, or like Walgreens. People need to get their meds. So there's easy access. People just go through a drive-through and get their meds. Those, I tell you what, those pharmacy techs and pharmacists, they are worked to death. Now it makes sense why, a lot of my friends in the hospital that are pharmacists like it a lot better than retail. But think of how many times a lot of these some of these facilities are open up 24/7. And don't forget, there's a minute clinic that they have. So if you need to get stuff done at a minute clinic or see a nurse practitioner or a physician because you're not feeling good, you can get taken care of pretty quick. You basically set up an appointment and walk in. If you can't see your family physician or go live with them, so they have minute clinics that is generating money. Some of my friends are nurse practitioners that work in the minute clinics, and they actually like those a lot. So you're in and out, you get medications prescribed, and guess what? When they prescribe those meds, either they e-prescribe or handwrite them, guess what? You go to the counter and you get your meds from those guys, whether you need an antibiotic like amoxicillin, if you need a script for naproxen that might be cheaper with your insurance, or you get it over the counter right there where they recommend things, or if you just need even a nasal spray, which I probably need post-COVID. So that's some stuff that they do right there. So they're making revenue for basically a minute clinic. Then boom, they're making meds, money from meds. They prescribe to the pharmacy. Don't forget, if you're not feeling good, people might buy like soup or something there. So that's 3 ways that they can generate money right off the bat. So, or people buy Halls or something if they have a cold or if they have COVID. So that's like 3 ways that they're doing it. You're buying stuff in the store, you're going to the pharmacy, and then you go to the minute clinic. That is a pretty huge combination. Now, again, this is not financial advice for entertainment purposes only, disclaimer in the description, but that's a trifecta right there, how they're generating money. That can be a possibility right there. Or it could be 2 out of 3, or it could be 1 out of 3. So they're doing, it's like a cycle of how they make money. So it's like a triangle. That triangle method can happen with making money. I've seen it all the time. I do it sometimes when I go to a minute clinic and I wasn't feeling good. So that's one aspect that I'm seeing from a business standpoint of how they're generating revenue. Now, let's go to their dividend history. Let's start in 2014. They're 34 cents. 2015, they're 36 cents. 2016, they're 38 cents. 2017, they're 40 cents. And then they hit 44 cents. And then 2019, they hit 46 cents. Then 2020, they hit 47 cents. Then 2021, they hit 48 cents. So the payout ratio is 35%. Number of dividend increases in the last 5 years is 5. Dividend growth in 5 years is a little bit slow at 3.75%. And if you bought one share, you made 192 with a 6.29% dividend yield. And to answer your question, I'm actually going to buy them on Monday. After doing this review and thinking about these guys as a business standpoint and seeing how they are internationally, I'm adding that to my M1 Finance dividend portfolio. And I'm going to tell you, I made a lot of changes to my M1 Finance dividend portfolio, and I like the changes. I already bought Ally, I already bought McCormick, and now I'm adding WBA to my dividend portfolio. So I have a combination of high yield dividend stocks, dividend growth stocks, a little bit slower than I want. But if I get to 100 shares, watch out. I can start buying the stocks that like JP Morgan, the dividends from these guys will start buying JP Morgan, then JP Morgan's dividends will start getting there. So if I get to 100 shares of somebody like JP Morgan, wow. So again, my goal is to make $2,000 to $4,000 a month of my quarterly dividends. And that's highly possible if I buy a dividend stock like these guys who have significant growth and significant history of expansion and dividend hikes and an increase in revenue. And they're also very innovative, especially with those minute clinics. They know what they're doing. They absolutely know what they're doing. So if you're new to this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Make sure you smash that like button, and I will post a video on Tuesday. Take care.